Did you know that the average American carries a staggering $90,000 in debt? That's right, you heard it correctly. $90,000. But imagine waking up every day without that weight on your shoulders. Sounds impossible? Well, think again. Today, I'm going to show you how to break free from the chains of debt. Living debt-free isn't just a pipe dream. It's a game-changing lifestyle that can revolutionize your financial future. By shedding that burden of debt, you open doors to unprecedented freedom, reduce stress, and limitless opportunities. Ready to take control of your finances and transform your life? Well, let's dive in. Today, I'll take you to how to live a debt-free life. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our video updates. Plus, it helps us spread the Thrive Wise love to help more people thrive wisely. Now, let's begin. So, why do so many of us find ourselves drowning in debt? The reasons are as diverse as they are sneaky. First up, we've got the consumer culture trap. We're bombarded with ads telling us we need the latest gadgets, trendiest clothes, and fanciest cars to be happy. Before we knew it, we're swiping credit cards left and right, chasing that temporary high of a new purchase. Then there's the infamous keeping up with the Joneses syndrome. We see our neighbors with their shiny new SUV, and suddenly our reliable sedan feels like a clunker. Cue the unnecessary car loan. And let's not forget about unexpected life events. Medical emergencies, job losses, or sudden home repairs can quickly drain our savings and force us into debt. And for many, the spiraling costs of education saddle them with student loans that feel like a lifetime sentence. The challenges don't stop once we're in debt. High interest rates make it feel like we're running on a financial treadmill, never making progress. The stress of constant bills affects our mental health, relationships, and even our job performances. It's a vicious cycle that can seem impossible to escape. But here's the kicker. It's not impossible. Far from it. That's right, we're about to embark on a financial adventure that will make your wallet sing and your bank account do a happy dance. Let's dive into the nitty-gritty of kicking debt to the curb and living your best financially free life. Let's start off with number 1, budgeting. First things first, we need to get you a financial GPS. I'm talking about budgeting. Think of your budget as the Google Maps of your money journey. Without it, you're just aimlessly driving around, burning cash like it's gasoline. So, start by tracking every penny you spend for a month. And I mean every penny. That gum you bought on a whim? Track it. The spare change you tossed into a fountain? Yep, that too. You might be shocked to find out you're spending $50 a month on artisanal dog biscuits for your pet Rock. Once you've got a clear picture of where your money is going, it's time to categorize. Essential expenses like rent and utilities go in one bucket, and non-essentials like those dog biscuits go in another. Aim to follow the 50-30-20 rule. 50% on needs, 30% on wants, and 20% on savings and debt repayment. Number 2, cutting expenses. Now let's put your spending on a diet. But don't worry, this isn't like that time you tried the cabbage soup cleanse. This is about making smart, sustainable cuts. Start with the low-hanging fruit. Cancel subscriptions you forgot you had. Because do you really need 7 different streaming services? Unless you're planning to watch TV 24/7, in which case we have bigger problems. Pick your favorites and just cut the rest. Next, tackle the bigger expenses. Your rent or mortgage is likely your biggest monthly outlay. So, could you downsize or maybe get a roommate? If moving isn't an option, negotiate your other bills. Call your internet and phone providers and flex those bargaining muscles. You'd be surprised how often you can score a better deal just by asking. Number 3. Increasing income. Now, let's talk about beefing up that income. First, look at your current job. Is there room for a raise or promotion? If you haven't had a performance review in a while, it's time to march into your boss's office or Zoom call and make your case. Come prepared with a list of your accomplishments and the value you bring to the company. It's like prepping for a first date. But instead of trying to score a goodnight kiss, you're aiming for a salary bump. If that's not an option, consider a side hustle. The gig economy is booming, so you could drive for a rideshare service, freelance in your area of expertise, or even start a dog walking business. Just don't spend all of your earnings on those artisanal dog biscuits. Number 4. The debt snowball versus the debt avalanche. When it comes to paying off debt, you've got two main strategies: the debt snowball and the debt avalanche. It's like choosing between Iron Man and Captain America. They're both awesome, but one might suit you better. The debt snowball method, popularized by the finance guru Dave Ramsey, involves paying off your smallest debts first, regardless of interest rates. It's all about quick wins to keep you motivated. You start with your smallest debt, pay it off, then roll that payment into the next smallest debt, and so on and so forth. It's like rolling a snowball down a hill. It starts small but gets bigger and more powerful as it goes. The debt avalanche, on the other hand, focuses on paying off the debt with the highest interest rate first. Mathematically, this method saves you more money in the long run. It's like tackling the biggest, baddest villain first. It might take longer to see results, but you're making a bigger impact from the start. Both methods work, so choose the one that fits your personality. Are you motivated by quick wins? Go snowball. More interested in optimal savings? Then avalanche is your jam. Number 5. Negotiate like a boss. Here's a little secret. Your creditors would rather get some money from you than no money at all. So, use this to your advantage. Call up your creditors and negotiate lower interest rates or even settlements. Prepare for these calls like you're going into battle. Arm yourself with information about your account, your payment history, and competitors' rates. Be polite but firm. And remember, the person on the other end of the call is human too. So, a little kindness can go a long way. Number 6. The emergency fund. Now, let's talk about preventing future debt. Enter the emergency fund, your financial airbag. Aim to save 3 to 6 months of living expenses in a separate, easily accessible account. Now, I know what you're thinking. I can barely pay my bills. How am I supposed to save? Well, you just need to start small. Even $5 a week adds up. It's like building a brick wall, one brick at a time. And before you know it, you've got a solid structure. Having this cushion means you won't have to reach for the credit card when life throws you a curveball. And trust me, life loves throwing those curveballs. It's like a major league pitcher on steroids. And finally, number 7, the mindset shift. Last but not least, let's talk about your money mindset. It's time to become a money ninja. Stealthy, disciplined, and always in control. Start viewing every purchase through a lens of need versus want. Before buying anything, ask yourself, do I need this or do I just want it? And if it's a want, is it worth the extra time I'll have to work to pay it off? So, after you ask this question, cultivate gratitude for what you have. Studies show that practicing gratitude can actually reduce impulsive buying. It's like a force field against unnecessary spending. Remember, becoming debt-free is a journey, not a destination. There will be setbacks and challenges along the way. But with these strategies in your arsenal, you're well equipped to tackle whatever comes your way. You've got this. These aren't just strategies. They're your secret weapons in the war against debt. So deploy them wisely and financial freedom is yours for the taking. Living debt free isn't just about numbers, it's about freedom, peace of mind, and taking control of your future. By budgeting smartly, cutting expenses, boosting income, and adopting game changing strategies, you're not just paying off debt, you're investing in a life of financial empowerment and endless possibilities. Also, what's the craziest thing you've ever done to save money or pay off debt? Did you eat ramen for a month straight? Sell your prized Pokemon card collection? Share your wild money saving adventures in the comments below. Let's see who's got the most outrageous debt slaying story. Well, that's basically how to live a debt free life. And thank you guys so much for watching today's video. And hey, it seems that YouTube thinks that the next video can completely transform your financial situation. Watch it find out whether they're correct. And please don't forget to click the subscribe button to see more videos on how to thrive wisely. Till next time.